Aloha, this is Jonathan, and I'm going to do a comparison of this new little deck that I was gifted. It's the Everyday Witch Tarot Mini versus the full size. I mean, look at that difference there. So let me get the full sized open. Oops, let me move that cup. So the full size comes with a nice meaty book. Goes into detail, has full color pictures, which I like. It has a total of, let's see here, 54 pages. Put that aside. I'm just getting the deck out for now. So I think it's great to have this, which, magnetic. I love the little magnetic boxes that Llewellyn is coming out with. It's hard for me to call it Llewellyn because I have a friend whose name is spelled the same way, but he pronounces it Llewellyn. So if you hear me calling it Llewellyn, that's why. So standard Llewellyn cardstock. That's the back. Not super thick cards, but nice enough. And then this was a gift. I joined a Facebook group called Wish Witches, something like that, and another member gifted this to me. Thank you, Amanda. And I just thought it'd be fun to compare the two. Oh my goodness. So the mini actually feels like the cardstock is a little thicker. Same backs. And this here is the size difference. Right, let me try it on the back here. Size difference there. Quite a bit smaller. But as you can see, same image. And in person, the coloration looks about the same, but for some reason on camera, this one looks a little washed out. But if you can see, it is pretty much the same. High Priestess. Yeah, this cardstock the mini feels like the cardstock is, maybe just because it's smaller? I don't know. No, it definitely is thicker. So the mini has thicker cardstock than the regular size. So the imagery, pretty much the same. I guess maybe a little bit of it might. No, I think it's about the same. They're both borderless. I love that the Hierophant is a yoga teacher. And then the lovers making magic in the forest. And I love that the I don't know if you can see that, but the cat's tails are making a heart shape. The chariot, this way, that way. Strength. She's conjuring a tornado. That's pretty cool. The Hermit. A witch in the woods. Just chilling by a campfire. Owl in the tree. She got her cat with her. I love that around the campfire let's see, better here, yeah. So, around the campfire, she got stack stones. Here we have Wheel of Fortune. Justice. I love that it's two cats on the... God, there's some crazy noise going on out there. Apollo, can you please be quiet? Or if you're going to play loud, go back in your room. The whole world just heard you, you know. So, the one little detail that's kind of funny is she's peeking out from under her blindfold. The Hanged Man. And size difference is quite substantial. But I think these would be great for doing on camera readings, because you can probably get a lot more of these on the camera. And I love that it's her own broom that she's chained to. He. But I don't know if you notice this small little detail. Keys in the hand. Death. Temperance, doing the tree pose in yoga. One eye open. Paula, seriously, you need to be quiet or you need to go to your room. Sorry, guys. Here we have the Devil card. I don't know. He's probably the one making noise outside. Because my boys don't appreciate me trying to be quiet when I'm trying to film. The Tower. I love this Tower card because obviously she's the one that caused all the destruction. Here we have the Star. Oh, my boys just don't understand. Please be quiet when I'm filming. Instead, they make as much noise as possible, it seems like. The Moon. I love the detail of the black cat seeing themselves as a panther in the water. The Sun. That is one of my favorite suns, actually, because, you know, it's got the maiden, the mother, and the crone dancing joyously. Here you have Judgment. It's like the Pied Piper. I love this image of the world. It makes me think of home. Sorry for all the noise out there. Oh, let me see something real quick. We got Ace of Wands. I always set it up a certain way myself just because that was how I was taught. Swords, Cups, Wands. Yeah, I was always taught Wands, Cups, Swords, Pentacles. That's not how everyone sets it up. Obviously this was different, so I hadn't gone through these. These I had set up myself. So, Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. I really love this Four of Wands. They're creating the party out of their wands. Five of Wands, arguing as their cauldron boils over. No, I know what to do. I'm the leader. What is that saying? Too many cooks spoil the soup or spoil the meal. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Definitely holding her ground against multiple magic users. Eight of Wands. Talk about swiftness. Although it almost seems like she's conjuring that up. Although that worried look on her face makes it so probably she's just trying to deal. Here we have the Nine of Wands. I love that she's like back against a tree. Cat's, I don't know if you can see that. Cat's ears are flat. And there's all these smoking wands of the people she's already defeated. And 10 of Wands. That's a lot of broomsticks that poor witch is carrying. And her cat's on her back too. Here we have the Page of Wands. I love the little detail of the salamander. And the cat's like, what are you doing? Come on, let's go. Knight of Wands. Oh, got a dragon to deal with. Oh, you can see that pretty well. Let me zoom in a little for you. Fire-breathing dragon. There's that fire element. And then here, Queen of Wands. She's just using the dragon as her personal throne. I'm just posing with my dragon. La-di-da. King of Wands. Teaching the cat about the world, I guess. Ace of Wands. Or, sorry, Ace of Cups. We just finished the Wands. Looks like she just scooped up some river water to put in her brew, maybe? I don't know, but where the water is dripping, you see new growth coming up. And the cat's drinking. Two of Cups. That's lovely. Drinking some wine at sunset on the beach. Ah, the easy life. And I love the little detail of the one cat offering the other cat a fish. Very sweet. Three of Cups, which is dancing under a full moon. Cat's playing with moths. Fishies jumping around their feet. Definitely quite the party going on. Here we have the Four of Cups. So, he's moping. she's like, what is going on with you? And then up here you have the cat trying to get the fish. I love the little details in this deck. 5 of Cups. See, now this feels like home for sure. It's like, don't cry over your spilled wine. That's only 3 cups of wine. And look, you've got 2 more cups here and a full bottle and a big old party that's just waiting for you. Just turn around. Your party's waiting. And watch out, the cat's about to eat the lobster. Oh, you can see that. And all those greenery with the palm trees. Yeah, that feels like home. 6 of Cups. I really love this image. Happy memories. I really love this 7 of Cups image because it's like you're at a shop, you're trying to decide, what do I buy? And the cups are just floating. And each one has the bubble of what you could get. And it's not the typical imagery that you get with Rider-Waite, but it still has that same feel. Eight of Cups. She's off to find that missing cup. And it's interesting that this cup has like steam or something coming off. And the cat's just like, oh, we're going? Okay. Another one that makes me think of home. 9 of Cups. I'm just going to be content on my beach with my sandcastle full of golden cups. Watch out, kitty. That crowd's coming after you. Sorry for all the mechanical noise in the background. Hope it's not bugging anybody. 10 of Cups. Happy family on a picnic. And I love that every one of the cup cards has a river running through it. Sleepy kitty. I wouldn't mind being on that picnic. Page of Cups. Obviously doing some watercolor. And here again you get that river running through. Every single one of the cup cards has a river. Love that. Knight of Cups. Heart bubbles everywhere, but watch out, dude. There's a shark just waiting for your cat to fall. Wow. Careful. Here again, we see an image of tropical island. Queen of Cups. I love that her cup is a giant shell. And then off in the background here, I don't know if you can see that very well, but got dolphins. And she's got multiple cats. There's that cat with her. And then in her throne, there looks like there's a mama cat with a baby. Maybe that's one of the babies, and there's the mama with the other babies. And Queen of Cups actually looks pregnant to me. That's interesting. It actually makes me think of a story. So, when my mom was pregnant with me, she had a cat that was pregnant at the same time. And probably a couple weeks before I was born, I think it was a couple weeks before I was born, the cat jumped up on her bed while she was laying in bed with the covers on her and proceeded to give birth in front of my mom as if like, okay, human, let me show you how it's done. So, I've had that cat energy around me forever. So here we have the King of Cups. He's on his own private little island. I don't know if you can see off in the background behind him. There's, get that in focus, there we go. There's a mermaid back there. And again, you have the dolphins jumping. And the cat just caught a fish. Here we have the Ace of Swords. Lots of lightning going on around that sword. Two of Swords. Kind of interesting because she's blindfolded. She already threw one sword, or dagger, and now she's throwing the next one. And the bird and the cat are eyeing each other. Here we have the Three of Swords. You have the typical three swords shoved in a heart, but it's the box of chocolates. The window's open and there's rain coming in. There's a journal with spilled ink. You can see that. The ink and the quill is spilled on the bed. There's no people, but there's obviously a lot of angst in that picture. Here we have the Four of Swords. Looks like with all the cobwebs on everything, she's been sleeping for a long time. Sleeping Beauty. Even her hat has cobwebs on it. She and her familiar sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. Here we have the Five of Swords. She looks smug, she looks worried, and she's dejected. I'm not sure what this is all about. That's why we have books, right? But if I didn't have the full size and just had these mini, I'd be like, what? Here we have the Six of Swords. They're all bundled up on the broom and ready to fly off. Here we have the Seven of Swords. So the imagery is pretty much identical from the regular to the mini. And the mini definitely a thicker cardstock for sure. Here we have the Eight of Swords. The cat's trying to push down one of the swords. There's a little blue bird, maybe the blue bird of happiness, just waiting. She could get up if she wanted to. She's actually holding the ties. They're not really tied, she's just holding on to them. Here we have the Nine. She's not holding her face, but she definitely is worried. I love the little touch of the dawn coming. So there's all the paperwork. She's been up all night fretting, and there's tears coming down her face. Here we have the 10. It's interesting because there's a person running off, and the cat's arched back, fluffed tail. And she's just reaching for her broom to try and escape, but she's pinned down. And this looks like a crow with one feather falling. Here we have the Page of Swords, all about learning, right? I love that there's like a bird or a feather in every one of these sword images. Here we have the Knight of Swords. He's off to battle. And he disturbed a whole flock of crows. I think they're crows. Some of them look like crows, some of them just look like blackbirds. I'm not sure. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. Definitely got the stacks of book. He's all about knowledge, right? Now the Pentacles. Final suit. Ace of Pentacles. You definitely get a lot more of the detail visible in the larger size, but I mean the detail is there in the smaller size as well. The mini. Here you have the Two of Pentacles. You still get that infinity symbol around the two pentacles. And she's balanced just right on teeter-totter where her cat is about to land and throw her balance off. Oh my. Here's the Three of Pentacles. Looks like fire, earth, water. Oh, definitely a different image than what we're used to. This is a funny Four of Pentacles sitting on his chest of treasures and 1, 2, 3, 4 pentacles. And totally locked in. Here we have the Five of Pentacles, trying to make it through a snowstorm. Six of Pentacles. Give me money here, food there. I see. Giving money here so this student can continue to learn. Giving food here to the elderly and making sure that she's taken care of. Seven. Looks like she's in a vineyard making delicious white wine. Just checking the grapes to see if they're ready to be plucked, but no, not quite yet. Eight of Pentacles, learning how to brew. Obviously a herbalist of some kind. Brewing up a potion. I love that the pentacles are the bottles. Here we have the Nine. Oh, that's a luxurious little garden, isn't it? Just chilling, having her glass of wine, little snack. Cat is napping on her shoulders, reading a good book. Who wouldn't want to have one of those days? And then here we have 10 of Pentacles. You got the whole family together. Nice family. Page of Pentacles. Flipping the coin to decide which way to go. Map in front of him. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles. About ready to take off. I love all like the hammer, like all the tools. Queen of Pentacles. Here we have the King of Pentacles. He's got his cake and he's eating it too. And then last couple cards in the mini, just add for the this bigger sized one, and then just a little title card. So that is the Everyday Witch comparison of the mini and the regular sized. So, do you have this deck? Do you use it much? What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching. Sorry for all the noises in the background. Hope it wasn't too much of a bother. Until next time, aloha!